Grab a package of dollar store champagne glasses and remove the bottom caps. Give these caps a couple of quick coats of spray paint in your favorite color. Take some round Christmas ornaments and remove the top caps from the ornaments. Using a stainless steel barbecue skewer, heat the tip of the skewer over a candle flame and poke a hole through the ornament. Cut a piece of a bamboo skewer, fill the top of one of the champagne glass caps with hot glue. Stick the bamboo stick into the puddle of hot glue. Slide the Christmas ornaments onto the bamboo stick, using the holes on both ends of the ornaments. Put some hot glue on top of the highest ornament and place the other champagne glass cap on top. Take some larger faux pearls that can be found at the dollar store and glue them into the grooves between the ornaments. Grab some tinsel garland and some square wire wreath forms from your favorite dollar store. Place 2 of the square wreath forms on their side to create an upright L shape. Using small zip ties, connect one side of each frame to the other. Now that you've got one wreath form left, lay it on top to create a box. Take a tinsel garland and hot glue one end of the garland to a corner at the bottom of the wreath frame box. Carefully wind the garland around the bottom of the frame box and continue to wrap, working your way upwards. Periodically, use a little hot glue to anchor the garland to the box. Take another garland and start to cover the top. Every wrapped present needs some ribbon and a bow, and this present needs a big bow.
Grab some cheap Christmas bells from the Dollar Tree. Then cut off all the greenery and ribbon attached. Take the bells outside and spray paint them black. Let them dry, then come back over them with a metallic gold spray paint. Let some of the black shine through. Let them dry again and add some twine to the bells.
Grab 2 of these mirrors and then pick up some wooden dowel rods. Spray paint the dowel rods black and let them dry completely. Squeeze a small dollop of clear adhesive glue to the bottom of one of the dowel rods and then press it into one of the corners of the mirror octagon. Take your second mirror octagon and flip it upside down. Squeeze a small dollop of clear adhesive onto each corner of the mirror bottom. Flip it back over and carefully align the corners of the mirror with the tops of the wooden dowel rods. Tuck a small green wreath and colorful tree ornament into the bottom of your lantern and add a votive candle and festive jingle bells to the top.
Pick up 6 clear plastic punch bowls from Dollar Tree. Cut a round hole in the bottom of each punch bowl and then glue the bowls together top to top with hot glue. Take the 6 attached bowls and then glue the bases of the bowls together so that you have 3 bowl balls stacked vertically. Take an LED fairy light strand, wrap the string lights around a wood dowel and thread them through the center holes. Distribute the fairy lights into each bowl. Place the bowl stack on top of a planter of choice. Hot glue the bow.
We're going to start with the wreath frame. Grab a metal clipper. You want to go around each one of the rings and clip off the metal. We're also going to grab some yarn. I put some cardboard down, grab some hot glue, and I'm going to grab that yarn. I'm going to tack it on there and roll it around and work your way around. Once you get all 3 of the same size ring put together, we are going to put them in place by putting them inside each other. But what we got to do is keep them together. So that's where the zip tie comes in. Cut off the excess, and then we're going to turn it over and do the same on the bottom. Now it's time for some fairy lights. These are perfect. What we want to do is take some hot glue on the bottom and we're going to put the switch and glue it down there. And then what we're going to do is start wrapping it all the way around all of the arms. We got to grab a cup and maybe a little twist tie or something. I'm going to put it through my little cup. Again, I picked this up at Dollar Tree. So put that on there and you're going to twist tie that around.
Let's create some Christmas decor using ornament balls and pool noodles. Start by connecting the ends of the pool noodles using duct tape. Now, connect the other ends to create a complete circle with the pool noodles. Next, create a hanger. Start gluing the ornament balls to the outer perimeter of the pool noodle circle. Here is a tip to consider. Don't put the glue directly on the pool noodle because the pool noodle will melt. Instead, put the glue on the ornament and let it cool for just a couple of seconds before attaching the ornament to the outside of the pool noodle. As you add ornaments and continue around the circle, you're going to want to put a little bit of glue in between the ornaments. Once most of the pool noodle surface is covered, start to glue smaller sized ornaments to fill in the gaps. You can take it one step further and glue small picks of greenery or other Christmas picks to fill in the gaps.
Just start with 2 pool noodles, put some hot glue on the ends here. So join those 2 at the end just like this. Take some white duct tape and we're gonna put this on here. So that's gonna hold it together along with the glue. I'll leave that on there. Go ahead and start at one end over here. You take your tape, start right there at the end, twist and tape all the way down to the end. I grabbed this tape from the Dollar Tree and it's gonna be able to wrap the whole thing for you. Now that we've got our noodle wrapped, what we're gonna do is go back to the beginning and we're gonna run about 2 good glue strips here of hot glue. And then what you're gonna do is right at the 6-inch mark, go ahead and squeeze this over just like this. And we're gonna join these 2 pieces together. You've gotta hold this down while you're working on it. Run another set of glue just like that. We're gonna continue along the whole thing, running glue, folding it over. And we're gonna do this all the way to the end. Once we get to the end, what we're gonna do is put the last bit of glue on there and we will roll it up. You're gonna grab yourself some rubber bands. Once we get that first rubber band on, go ahead and put one more. After about 5 minutes, we can go ahead and take the rubber bands off and it will hold. Take a pair of scissors and right next to where the end is of the pool noodle, we're gonna go ahead and puncture it. Make like a cross. The farther in you can go, the better. Stab it in just like that. Turn it 90 degrees. Go in one more time just like that. Just fill the hole with hot glue and just put your stick right in there. Next, I went to the dollar store and grabbed a cellophane bag and you'll stick the whole project right inside just like this. And then we're gonna bunch it up at the bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it in ribbon.
I found green pool noodles. I'm going to take these home and make a project with them. The first thing I'm going to do is take my pool noodle, and we're obviously going to take the sticker off. And then I'm going to take my vinyl coated clothesline wire and push it all the way through my pool noodle. Pull it over and make a loop. And I'm just going to take a piece of duct tape and I'm just going to wrap this around and just wrap that right around there. I'm going to take a heavy duty piece of floral wire and bend it over. Take a little piece of that duct tape, tape that loop over, and I'm going to take a screwdriver and just push a hole right through it. Take this needle and pull it into the hole that I've made. Take my dollar store garland through the eye of that needle and bend it over really tightly, and then pull it right through the hole. There we go. I'm gonna push my loop down in there and just feed the end of that. And now all I'm gonna do is take my garland and wrap it around. When we get to the other end, we're gonna do the same thing that we did at the top end. I have a glue gun. Make sure it's on low temp, and we're going to take some ribbon and wrap it right around the pool noodle. You wanna take some hot glue around the top of your ornaments. Take some floral wire, thread 3 of these dollar store ornaments, and turn it upside down and put these underneath. And I'm going to wrap my floral wire around my pool noodle and then wrap this back around through my ornaments and twist it one more time. I always tuck the ends of the wire in. I have a command hook attached up here at the top of my door, and I'm going to take this little loop and hang that right on that loop. So here you can see how that pool noodle at the bottom is going to hold this up. I'm going to use one more command hook and I'm going to hook it right up here. So the last thing I need to do is add a small bow right here